Hey guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have beautiful Tess Carter here with me. We create this lavender smoky eye for you. This is the look for someone who like a little color but not good at doing eyeliner or smudgy eye. This is like a smoky eye, a version of smoky eye, but not using any eyeliner at all. I hope you like the look. Give us a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to follow both Tess and I on Instagram as well. Thank you. To start every makeup, I always try to prep the skin first. A little lip balm before anything else. I think it's the best way to prep the lips while you're doing makeup, and then later on the lips feel very hydrated for you to do makeup. Next, I'm using some serum. You can rub on the skin or press into the skin. Next one, this is a toner moisturizer hybrid. Last one is eye cream. And for eye cream, try not to put too close to the lash line. Close your eye. Because it does travel, so it's better not. For complexion today, I'm using everything from Pat McGrath. I'm using foundation, concealer, powder, and tiny bit of primer as well. The primer I'm using everywhere. I'm just avoid the eye area. For foundation, I'm using one shade, but for concealer, I'm using two different shades. This concealer and the foundation is exactly the same shade, so I'm using it for the base And to cover anything that I would like to cover, I also use a lighter shades. I use just mainly under the eye, a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Tess have incredible skin and I love all the freckles and everything, so I don't want to cover too much. I'm just gonna even out the skin a tiny bit and just cover a tiny blemishes that she has right now, but mostly just this area. The rest of them, I don't want to put too much foundation. I think that's all I want to use. And maybe a little more around the mouth. This foundation is medium coverage. It's very natural finish. So even if you don't use a lot, but still try to blend everything out. And you saw that I didn't use much foundation. I just keep blending out what I have on the sponge. For the lighter concealer, I'm using mainly under the eye. And around the corner here. I just want to brighten up the area a little bit. You can use the same foundation sponge that you used earlier to blend it out. With the darker concealer, I'm using that to cover any blemishes. And remember, it's better you use the concealer almost the same shade or exactly the same shade as the foundation. It's easy to cover and blend any mark that you want to cover. Try not to use the lighter shade that you use under the eye because you're going to see the huge demarcation. You can use the same foundation sponge and do the way I'm doing right now. That way you will blend all the concealer and the foundation together. You won't see much of the mark of where you put the concealer on. I also gonna set the face with some powder from Pomegranate Lab as well. Mainly under the eye, around the nose, close the eye, and the T-zone area. I'm going to use a little bronzer to frame the face a little bit, mainly on the outer area. I also use a little bit on the nose. This way it's actually going to bring back some of her natural freckles as well. For eyebrow, I'm using the blonde shades in the powder and the taupe in the brow wiz. For powder, I'm using the small eyeshadow brush, and the way I do, like I normally do, I brush them backward like this with a color, create the depth for the eyebrow. I'm trying to create more like a fuller brow, but still looking natural on test. Next, I'm using the taupe color pencil, and I just create the length and some individual hair. You can use the shade blonde as well, but I want the outer part of the eyebrow a little darker. That's why I use the taupe color. Usually when someone has strawberry red hair like this, I prefer just use blonde or taupe color pencil. When people use like a red pencil, I think it's a little bit too much sometimes. It doesn't look very natural for me. And then you just use a brow wiz, slowly create a single hair stroke. And that's the shape of the brow. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And that's the shape of the brows. I'm going to use some brow gel to keep everything in place. Before applying eyeshadow, I'm using eye primer as well. For the eye look, I'm not going to use any eyeliners. I'm going to use this palette from KKW Beauty. I think the shade I'm going to use was this shade, and some of these lighter shades. I'm just going to play with them. To start, I'm using this shade first, all over the whole eyelid. Using the same shades, I'm doing the lower lash line as well. Next, I'm using the shades right here, mainly on the outer part of the eye. And don't worry about making it too blended, because we're going to use the color we used earlier and blend it together again. Go back to the first color. You can blend it out, the second color together, so you don't have any demarcation. And as you can see, when you blend the color together, now it looks the gradation from light to dark. I don't put any of the light color on the lash line, so that where the most depth, and then it starts faded out. I decide not using any of those brown taupey color. I'm just gonna go with the bright color here. Close your eye. a little bit on the inner part of the eyes. And I think that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow shape I'm doing. I'm just playing as I go, and I think it looks great just the way it is. Cover me a little bit. If you like, you can put a little bit on the corner as well. Test natural lashes is already curved already. I'm using some volume mascara from Vanngo. Look down for me. Because I'm not using an eyeliner for this look, I'm gonna put 2 or 3 coats on the upper lashes and only 1 on the lower lashes. And I'm gonna try and look this way for me. I'm gonna try to do as close as I can on the corner here as well. That way it's gonna define the shape of the eyes better. What I'm gonna do before I do blush and highlighter is I'm gonna try to bring back some of the freckle that Tess have that I was cover a little bit with the foundation. I think she has amazing freckles and I love the way it is, and I think it's nice to bring back some of them. The nose, we didn't cover much foundation, so it's still there, but I think just bring back a little bit. The freshness is nice. And right now I'm using a warm brown pencil. And that's why I do a little dot and I blend with a finger out. For blush, I'm using this palette from Goss Laboratories. And I'm using both the blush and the highlighter as well. Mainly on the upper part of the cheek. Try not to use too much blush on the upper of the cheek. I try to use on the temple. That way it's gonna give you a nice natural lip. Like I say in every video, makeup is very personal. Use what works and what looks right for you. I myself like a lot of blush, so I tend to put a little more blush than a lot of people. But if you don't like it, use a lot less. I have so many comments about, I wish you use a less blush or a lighter blush. I mean, if that's how you prefer, then you should do it. But for me, it works for me, and that's how I'm gonna use it. Tess have amazing lip shape, and I mean, she have incredible lips. I'm not gonna use any lip liner, and I love the color of her natural lips. So I'm gonna use a lip color from Goss Cosmetic. And I love this texture because it's creamy and soft and wearable. And I think the color is almost like her natural lips. I'm using a lip brush to apply this one. And as you can see, it's almost like her natural lips color, but enhanced. Wayne have really beautiful lipstick colors. They all very wearable. You guys should check it out. And you can see that the lips so beautiful. It's almost like her natural color, but better, like Sue just said. To finish up the makeup, I'm gonna use a little bit of a spray mist just to fresh everything up again. That's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the look. I just having a little fun, you know, play a little colors and everything somewhat fresh for you. Some people, they're not good with eyeliner, and that's what I did this whole idea for, with like no eyeliner, eyeshadow. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a lot of love. Give us a thumb up, beautiful comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And also, don't forget to follow both Tess and I on Instagram as well. Thank you for watching.